Right guys, let me tell you, I'm going to win the YouTube Open. So if you thought I had a hope in hell in winning this thing, then you're slightly delusional and you probably need a bit of help. However, thank you and you're my best friend. YouTube Golf Open, I had the email sent through the other day. I replied saying, yes, I would love to come. So I presume that means I'm in. Epic. Very exciting times, and what I want to talk about in this video is how I'm going to make the most of this situation of me being there, and as well as trying to create as much interesting content for you guys that potentially won't be able to be there behind the scenes, around, or even get to the venue, because obviously it's in the UK. If you live in America or Germany or Spain or just far parts of the UK, so you literally won't be able to get there, I want you guys to let me know what you want to see, and I will try my best to film as much as I possibly can. Now I don't know how much filming is going to be. Obviously it's a YouTube Open, so you imagine there's going to be quite a bit of filming, but 100 people playing golf and vlogging is going to be carnage. So I can't imagine that happen, because that's going to take 100 hours just to go and play a round of golf. So I don't know if we can allow caddies, I don't know if we allow people to go and film with us, or what you're allowed to film or what you're not allowed to film. I imagine it's going to be pretty open, be pretty relaxed, but again, I don't know. But I want your ideas and thoughts on what you want to see. One of mine is going to literally ask everyone in the tournament a question. So ridiculous, funny, stupid questions that you potentially wouldn't see the side of a particular YouTuber. Obviously I'm not going to pester anyone, but leave a comment below on a YouTuber that you just want to ask a particular question, and I'll try my best to go and ask that person that question, put it in a compilation. I think that'd be quite a fun video. Number 2, who do you think is going to win? And more importantly, what score do you think is going to win? I imagine it's going to be a gross. I imagine it's going to be a net prize as well. A gross score, I don't think it's going to be that high. Personally, if I shoot 4 to 5 over, I think that'd be really good. Obviously, I haven't practiced any time on the golf course. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Simon, long drive, amateur / pro for 2020. And putting, chipping, wedge play, being very much neglected. So if I shoot 4 to 5 over, with the pressure, expectations, cameras, everything else, I'll be quite happy. And also I'm going to do a few practice vlogs in and around that, of how I'm going to prepare myself in a short amount of time, because my schedule's very busy coming into the season. But yeah, what do you think the score or best or lowest score is going to be? I imagine 2 under is going to win it, realistically. Again, I don't know the extent of the amount of golf YouTubers, like the better ones that are able to come and obviously play. Obviously we've got some exceptional players on YouTube which can probably shoot 5-6 under, but it's going to be a different environment. It's going to be a very energetic environment, very difficult to focus. I imagine with the amount going on, the cameras, the pressure, the filming, or whatever. I imagine 1-2 under. I could be completely wrong. Leave a comment below. What do you think? What do you think the lowest score of the day is going to be? Okay, obviously the next one is a charity golf event, and I want to make sure that I'm doing my bit. Now, don't get me wrong, me purely being there is going to be massively beneficial for myself, just in terms of my channel, content, collaborations and everything else. So in terms of my slightly selfish reasons and being excited to go to this thing, purely for this thumbnail and title that I put on this video is helping me out already. So I want to make sure that I'm doing something or giving something back to the event itself, making sure that I can raise as much money as I can with you guys and friends, family, members at my golf club, and certain challenges or maybe things or something that I might be wearing or whatever it is, to try and raise a bit of money towards this charity golf event. I think that's important that people don't necessarily forget about. Obviously I find it quite ironic, charity golf events, mainly because obviously the amount of people that treat golf as life and death, when they 4-putt or when they hit the ball into the trees and they get so angry, whereas at the end of the day you're raising money for a charity that potentially is life or death. Now I don't know the charity involved, but normally charities are going to good causes, so I think we need to bear that in mind very much, and on the day to enjoy it. That's why we're there, raising a bit of money, bit of awareness, and the more successful this event is, the more likely it's going to happen as we go on and go forth. So then obviously moving on from that, hopefully there's a longest drive there. I mean, that's what I'm gunning for. That's probably the only thing that will go be close to winning. I know James is going, but he only hits 2 irons on the golf course, so I potentially have a good chance of taking that down. And I'm going to be using my 47-inch driver, 5-degree driver, very much a sweaty process. of me trying to win a longest drive. If there is one out there, if there's not, I don't really mind. But at the same time, I'm still going to be practicing my long drive stuff as well as my practice vlogs. And the practice vlogs are going to be very much designed for someone that literally has no time in a week, because I don't, between my coaching, my YouTube, my gym, my long drive training, seeing my wife, all of those things. So obviously the practice, the short game and all that's going to be compacted in over the time until the event, so I can get enough practice in so that I don't embarrass myself. But long drive, if there is something there, hopefully I can take that down. It'd be nice to be like, oh, SAS Golf winner, long drive, subscribe. That'd be cool. But yeah, it'd be interesting to take my 5-degree driver, 47-inch, not my longest one, but one that I feel more comfortable on the golf course with, and whether I can utilise that on a golf course and get it used already for a golf course environment. At the moment I've only been hitting at driving ranges, and some of the bad shots are really bad, so we need to make sure we're getting to a percentage that we're hitting a lot of fairways, and the bad shots are not potentially that bad. Obviously I don't know the golf course, I don't know how tight it is, how long it is, so on and so forth, but I think it'd be stupid for me not to take my long drive driver there, mainly because it's stiff enough and I've been practicing it over the whole winter. Now obviously the more details that I get leading up to the event, obviously I'll share with you guys. If there's any way that I can get you guys there, or have invites or caddies or cameramen or whatever, like, not to sound pretentious, but obviously if you are up for that, then again leave me a message, and I'll see what I can do. Again, I haven't got much of the details, I don't think anyone has at the moment. Obviously this is a very new event, and I imagine obviously we want to make sure that it's run as smoothly as possible, and I can see why a lot of the details at the moment haven't been shared. But as soon as I do have more information, then obviously I'll let you know. As I said, I'm going to be trying and vlog the whole thing, so obviously if you want to see more of that, then subscribe. I want to do some YouTube live stuff. I want to make sure that I'm filming behind the scenes and on the day and everything to go with it. Guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Catch you guys later.